The shape of the windows.
Actually, science.
Oh, it was the shape of the window.
No.
I guess I'm not ashamed to say
Is coming. Pretend it's the sun right there. Oh, right there. There's your proof. Now those were the debate. I feel like it's
But possibly not full truth.
It's like the official one is this one. It is surrounded by an ice wall. As you guys can see,
Mountains and islands, 40, 60, 100 miles. The world.
the only hard fact right now is the merch. Anti-clout club. You're gonna see 3 points or more of why a flat earth believer believes it's flat.
We see or in front of the horizon, depending on the height.
Flat theory. Now, whether they were justified or not, they were really funny.
People mistaken. Yes.
This is what Brian Cox had to
Didn't do the full lake because it's massive, but we did a 12-kilometer test.
Probably a lot less for the moon, but the second you put it up, it is so bright. Earth believer, let me know down in the comments. All right, shout out to my No Cloud Club family. Let's go.
Curve, and one of the main reasons why we
Noticed when looking at these videos is the moon landing. His points of view. Will it convert you from a round earth believer to a flat earth, be considered a force? Oh, so many. Try a little bit higher, maybe go a little more. How do you explain day-night cycles and seasons? The easiest explanation for them say, then we're gonna look at real flat earth believers giving us their strong
is constructed now. The physics of orbits, actually things going around.
they have proven it is observable science that things accelerate.
budget just to hire thousands of illustrators and graphic designers to Photoshop photos. They say it's similar to a basketball on a basketball court. Basketball.
some of the best scientists.
I thought the moon reflects light. Think about it, it's rounded. The horizon is rounded. It's not straight. That's another point. That's as to why he believes the earth is round. Then, we're not an actual force, and that it's never actually been proven as a force.
So
Join the No Cloud Club by hitting that subscribe.
And since then, the guys have actually produced a 40-kilometer laser test.
For the fishiest cases. Then 40 kilometers.
Airplanes flying upside down.
Lies.
No.
Earth. Interesting. If the planets are round, then why isn't the Earth?
Ignorant and out of the flat Earth closet.
Fact in my eyes. When I see pictures taken from outer space of Earth personal, don't make it personal, except it's very personal.
He said
Where's in the
things
space?
disappeared behind the
We don't-
country.
It wasn't.
You were about 10 or 12 miles, so it's still again way.
You can't see the base of them.
Well,
Can
of
I-
course not.
Because the
Of course
Earth
not.
is round.
Not because
Strong statement. Clearly disagrees. Hopefully nothing's too personal. And that's gonna wrap.
of perspective, because of perspective, and because of the
There is the sun moving in a circle around the Earth.
Show us planes.
The
Zoom
side
to
by
show
the equator.
people
See,
walking
show us the
upside down.
evidence.
Let's do that, and we
Windows is what I said.
like an oval.
scientists themselves.
oval,
said-
right?
That's besides the point. Oh, this is gonna be a strange. Is that the sun moves emotional, guys? This is science. It also comes in blue. Boom. We also have the clout.
They're all military guys. If you look at them, they're all military. They're
No, they're
not
not.
scientists. Is it?
Now you're not only testing a man's opinion, you're testing a man's observation.
Esto se está poniendo.
On the comments, why would governments or the elite care if we think the Earth and Alfredo on our Insta? This photo right here,
Features.
when infamous
My name out there. I want to know the facts, right?
you can handle the facts.
Miles, which is around 33,000 feet.
Which
35,000.
Spherical world.
Being a sphere, just like this, that is also.
So that is the magic of gravity.
Yeah.
Below what scientists themselves.
If I prove to you today that the Earth is not.
Esto está lastimando mi cerebro.
What brain?
Taken photographs of it, and you can see a horizon.
Versus people that have a different perception of reality. Look around. Let me ask this to flat earthers. Why would everyone popular YouTube?
Is 9.8.
Some of the experiments.
First point, the laser test.
Nobody knows what is actually causing it.
Very interesting. Totally different.
I don't think he particularly got it.
Believer. Let's keep going.
Well, I personally have been to Lake Balaton.
Merchandising.
Oh, Alfredo. We don't have your size.
New.
That's why I decided to come here, because if I'm gonna sing, you have been so receptive.
All our physics.
Earth, is that true? Actually points higher. But instead it was at the exact same spot. That means it's flat or round. That's interesting. There's even a page called Science and Facts.
Well, the Earth is supposed to be 70% water, so at some point water.
But then it was disproven.
You can see if you go up onto a
NASA spends billions of
We've actually done a laser test from one end of the lake to the well.
Okay, anyways.
Lost for words. It's probably the most nonsensical suggestion.
To my friend Mike for being the catalyst to all this. Shout out, Mike.
When the flag was planted into the ground. Yeah.
Science has never proven that as a force. Obviously,
These are facts. That's a fact.
Earth is flat.
They're respectful. The Earth is not a planet by definition. They do not believe that. Someone want us to believe that the Earth is round. If you're a flat Earth believer, let me know the court would be the Earth and the basketball would be the. Now let's pause real quick. Being a flat Earth believer does not mean
Being a flat earther, and if I'm gonna do it, I want to know the facts.
Well,
So
we've
did
done
you-
that.
so did you-
Aeroplanes on the world
Right,
are
but-
on
but
there.
that-
Can you answer me a question? Because I have personally
250
of the whole
miles.
Earth and showing aeroplanes flying upside down.
it is. Third point, pictures from outer space clearly show the Earth is round. Let's
Here, I just want to say thank you for having me. If you see me in the hall being ignorant, I try my best to avoid being ignorant.
fact. And many more things for me that prove the Earth is a good amount of people. I didn't know it was 6%.
Incredible. And I do want to give a special shout out.
There's the live positioning of all the.
Look at that.
Tell us that you have to be 50 miles up to be able to see the curvature of the globe.
See if there's a difference. Very interesting. Maybe someone can debunk this as well in the comments. A laser beam from one end very far to another end. The point they're trying to make is that if someone is
Individuals from
Keep an open mind, and you guys have been amazing.
From gravity as a force itself, what is proven
at a lot of flat
Tierra es plana, señor.
The moon emits its own light.
We've got a fantastic globe.
Now before we start, this all came to my attention here, and the curvature puts someone else here. The laser would act.
You choose to look at the things. Yeah, you see, I'm
the way light works and because
So
of the way
we,
our eyes work.
So we have the second point as that gravity is
I wanted to come here and explore for myself, do my best to keep.
Actually,
There's the near constant rate of acceleration towards the Earth all over the Earth.
what is happening?
my point of view. I was a little mesmerized by that.
And if I'm gonna put my name out there, because I'm sure you guys know there's a stigma. There's a stigma with.
It can't zoom out to
Means it was flat.
the laser debunks all the pictures.
So that was an interesting point. I never actually knew that. 40 kilometers. Maybe they should.
Siendo muy jugoso.
Yes.
Not as a
with FE Core, and we've
Friends. So I want to say thank you for that.
This is Mike, in case you guys don't know.
So I consider myself a man of truth.
No, they're not. No, they're not. 230. We've met. Some of them are ordinary people. Are all 230 people liars?
You can see things move behind the horizon.
Here is what flat earthers believe. Is what
Drivel.
that was. Why am I using weird analogies? What if flat earth believers out?
Can we just end this debate by saying
No way can we.
Strange episode. You're stupid. So here, this ice wall holds all the water in, everything in, and we're gonna look at the best memes and trolls of the Earth is flat. His hair is literally
1,000 feet. You could clearly see the curvature of the
3 points. Let's look at why a flat
world. And the pictures from,
revolving around the Earth, as well as the sun. The sun's in there too.
and yet somehow, yeah, there are some people that still seem to believe.
Oh, do not send hate if you have a friend who doesn't believe the Earth is round, because everyone is entitled to their own.
Three-dimensional.
What the f? Guys, see that host right there? He's a flat earther. That means he believes
They should be. We can see cities and
the Earth actually looks not round, but actually flat. You see this piece of paper? Imagine that. This whole time we've been Antarctica is but if you're like me, a round. Now let's recap what he quickly said.
believe that the Earth is a fixed stationary plane
Yeah.
is because things aren't disappearing as quickly.
Time on reaction time. Earth memes. And today we're going to be looking at the flat Earth point. But how would you prove gravity as a force? When the acceleration of something.
When ships.
¿Qué?
What? I didn't say nothing. Believers and the round Earth believers. Which one do you side with? Let me know down in the comments below. Point number 2.
Where is he then?
in a Hollywood studio type.
Not necessarily.
Believe. Whether they are right or wrong, these types of people can actually have a different way of thinking and can help. Is the Earth
globe over here, right? I'm gonna ask
out club? If I can say 5 times fast in under 5 seconds, you guys have to buy it. Actually flat? This whole time, we believes the Earth is flat. Well, if the Earth is flat, then why is his hair like this?
Ruth, someone who hates
18 different countries have visited the space station. They were not all military. Some were
According to flat earthers,
miles, right? And we can see the tips of the Pyrenees from the south of France, and you should.
At the end of the day, do they even know? And so
Meters per 9.8 meters per second squared is the.
It was filmed for the first time, broadcasted. There was wind on there right now. So if you can decide what to buy and not Christmas yet, make sure to go buy it. Oh, I'm getting allergic to this bullshit. I mean, it's the Flat Earth Wiki. Their timelessbrand.com or link in description.
Quiero algo de
do
mertier.
this, and if I'm gonna put
On this particular case, but as a whole, it's really important to have a small group of people that go against
that a thinking human being could possibly make. If,
Earth theory.
put aside the fact that we've taken
Can just this was with many more pieces. All space images are photoshopped. I got it this way. I got a piece of paper, light.
hey, my name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming.
Earth believer me.
No, say 94% of you, but 6%,
Oh, that's actually $1 from their.
Now, I believe gravity exists, but only as an effect.
It's just bright.
Awesome, man.
Oh my God!
Awesome.
Craziest things that I've around. But what do we got?
Cuello de tal es así, no así. I'm sorry. We're gonna start with Logan Paul, a flat on opinion. It just separates people that believe in science.
Disappear below the horizon.
Point one, visual proof. Visual proof doesn't all goes down. Ready? Let's do it.
The evidence that we've seen doesn't suggest that.
Follow me in. But I hope you enjoyed. Send me more proof to my Twitter, and I'll see you guys next. Earther believes the Earth is flat. I think a lot of it has to do with the government. The government had a track record.
Tall tower or a hill, and you see more over the horizon.
Earther now hearing what he has to send now.
All I'd say is go research it for
Research
yourself.
for
There is a
yourself.
wealth of
Don't
material
trust us.
online.
It's so clearly obvious.
Solve different problems. Not
Cause. So science itself has never proved photography
Seen with my own eyes the curvature of the Earth.
Is he
tolerate at the same rate. Yeah, but no.
And that we're stuck to the ground.
of hiding things from the public. And one of the
Maybe here.
they're saying it's staged, fake. They don't want to believe it. Interesting.
You're saying
underneath the globe. Can we
Yeah.
see that?
All we see is
no,
CGI.
there are apps that can show you that.
Well,
it is
From space, show our world as a globe.
No.
Sí,
No. Enough of that. Detective Fish.
The world.
sí,
Stop.
sí.
Circle around the North Pole. So as you guys can see in this illustration, and when it is over your head, personality Logan Paul joined a Flat Earth Society convention and was a guest speaker. Put up again. Proof straight to your doorstep. What if I slap proof straight in your face? Double fact. I'm relaxed. Don't get him.
Tell us.
So interesting. The other point is that he's saying inside and nothing can fall off the edge or escape it. They think and
You'd never call somebody outright a liar, but is he mistaken?
Are you telling me that this interview with him, I'm talking to somebody that's just...
have you guys seen an horizon before that was curved, not straight?
To me and my
Go to a skyscraper and see.
The Earth.
So second point, if you're on a very tall point, you can see very far away, but not like this. Very interesting.
Did he just get that completely wrong?
Well,
Those that make the Earth.
Absolutely, but it are most of the world, or 99%, of.
I've met a lot of great people here. Everyone's welcome.
The curvature of the. Any questions?
Isn't flat.
Hey! Lies! A flat Earth.
A plane, an average commercial plane travels at 7.
Saying the Earth is round, but what if I bring
And we could actually see the laser from one end to the other.
an Earth believer? Very open-minded to other people's opinion, so just give but curved.
We asked Paul, you've got a long way to convince our viewers,
Absolutely.
I'm afraid. Do you think the...
Successful debate is when one person changes their perspective or understands another's perspective. And you'll see that. Why do people believe in a flat Earth? As you guys know, we looked at saying his beliefs and why the Earth is flat.
horizon. And not only can you see the horizon, but you
They have a sphere, but he's a flat earther. Think about it.
Si la tierra es plana, porque el
This was staged. That was the third point. Let's see how they back it up. That is one interesting point. Let's see this interview / debate, how it all the Earth. Now, your opinion.
What, over 50 years? The fact that
Head, it's day. When it's not, it's night. So as you guys can see,
Say about the flat Earth.
I do enjoy that there are a small percentage of people that do question what we are taught to believe planets in the sun. And with that final note, this now some people may say an Earth round. They are saying that the Earth
Well, I'll come back
the
in and
space station
apologise.
can't zoom out to 230.
actually the ice wall. Inside, as you can see, there are the continents. Someone asked, look at some photos. Would say I'm no flat earther. Let's hear me hard facts, and I might believe you. For me, when I go
No, it's not. That's the only thing. It's just an example of.
against the norm.
Sir Isaac Newton got that wrong.
Leave the harbour. You can see as they gradually.
There's NASA, whatever, to zoom out of the Earth right now.
Yeah.
And
Like I said, if I'm gonna do this,
Happening here.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. And so,
What about someone like Brian Cox? Is Brian Cox a liar?
I mean,
Always prove things. There's a lot of times where people saw mythical creatures as visual proof.
Yeah, I said no. I didn't say that. I said what was the shape of the.
I was very,
There's a
very
circle
lucky,
around you.
and I went on Concorde.
Okay.
So I was very lucky I went on Concorde. So that's 60.
Now the question pops up. Oh, piece of paper would represent the moon, kind of similar in reflectiveness.
Neil Armstrong and all the astronauts.
100% proof the Earth is flat. I gave you the hard facts from the flat Earth, center of a solar system with the planets revolving.
probe out. Can we get a probe?
List collection. If you're part of the Clout List Club as well, you can think of is going to be on maybe 3 points that he made. Take some water, and if water goes on the piece of paper,
Made that up or wasn't actually there. Or
Yeah,
took pictures
he's
of
not.
the-
Can
he's
I
not
just-
out of
Yeah.
space.
oh, here we go.
La Tierra.
7 things that prove the Earth is flat, according to flat earthers.
so that's why I'm here.
Because the Earth is round and because
And not because I have a stuffed hedgehog as my best friend. He takes on the stage.
Thank you all for having me. The first day was absolutely.
Is it? Because I don't think it is. No, it's not.
Sí.
No. Planet sits in the
Wrong. I think we're told a lot of truths.
distance record is 273 miles.
the horizon curve. That is. Anti-clockwise.
Water starts curving around a ball. Now, obviously, the answer.
Saying that Tim
Well,
Peake
Tim
is
is
a liar.
coat.
Well, I mean, if you look at Tim Peake and people like Neil.
That the Earth is flat.
Now here.
Not in outer.
So they're saying people going to outer space.
What we've been told is true.
Right there, flat earther. Guy interviewing is around Earth.
Say hi, come take a picture, and